Who is behind the move to impeach Anne Waiguru from office as the governor for Kirinyaga? And who is protecting Anne Waiguru from being impeached as the governor of Kirinyaga? Those are the two questions which most Kenyans are currently asking. Because if that impeachment motion were to be allowed to continue, then Anne Waiguru will surely go home. Because so far, Anne Waiguru has the support of only 6 members of the County Assembly of Kirinyaga. On the other side, 27 members of the County Assembly of Kirinyaga are just waiting to send Anne Waiguru home. But they can't succeed in sending Anne Waiguru home because Anne Waiguru is also being protected. Now let us start with the first question. Who is behind the move to send Anne Waiguru home? For those who follow this channel, on Tuesday, I did a video on this platform. In that video, I gave possible theories on who is behind Anne Waiguru's impeachment. And I narrowed down to 3 theories. The first theory was the possibility of the MCS using that impeachment motion to extort money from Anne Waiguru. Because in this country, MCS are used to doing that. Anytime they want tenders, anytime they want certain money from the governors, they always use impeachment to extort most of the governors. And I gave other places where currently governors are being impeached. Number 2, I also gave the possibility of Karanja Kibichu as being behind the impeachment motion against Anne Waiguru. And that theory was based on the fact that Anne Waiguru and Karanja Kibichu are currently having problems in Kirinyaga as regards to a multi-billion tender project in that county. And lastly, I gave the theory that Team Tanga Tanga, allies of the deputy president, or the deputy president himself through his allies, were the one behind that impeachment motion because of 2 things also. Because of her support for the Building Bridges initiative, and also because of the possibility of Anne Waiguru emerging as the next successor to President Uhuru Kenyatta. But from that time up to now, a lot of development have happened. And I can now conclude that the people behind Anne Waiguru's impeachment are the allies of the deputy president, William Samoei Ruto. And I'm going to demonstrate this very shortly. Let us begin. Immediately, these guys moved the motion because the motion was moved on Tuesday. On Thursday, 2 letters emerged. 2 letters emerged. And one of those letters, I'm just trying to get those letters. One of those letters came from the county commissioner. County commissioners in this country reports directly to national government. And they're under the leadership of Karanja Kibichu. So on that day, I was shocked that the county commissioner for Kirinyaga wrote a letter to the MCS. I have the letter now. Dated on 2nd, the letter is saying, meeting within the county assembly, and is addressed to the speaker, Anthony Gathumbi. The letter is saying, reference is made to the aforementioned matter. As the chairman of the Kirinyaga County multi-agency team fighting the virus, I have noted with a lot of concern that members of the county assembly, MCAs, have continued meeting in county assembly against the government directive that meetings of not more than 10 people be suspended within the country as a measure to fight the pandemic. The letter is going on. In view of the above, I hereby direct you to ensure that no more than 10 MCAs convene inside the assembly. Let me just repeat. In view of the above, I hereby direct you to ensure that not more than 10 MCs convene inside the assembly or within its environment until such a time when the government will provide further guidance on the matter. That is what we call politics. So basically, the MCs are being intimidated against meeting because, as a matter of fact, the president gave directive that there will be no meeting of more than 10 people. So as long as assembly can meet with not more than 10 people, then it means one thing. It only means one thing, that there is no way these guys will meet a quorum to impeach Waiguru. So that was the first signal. So that one also proves to you that Karanja Kibicho was not behind that impeachment motion. If he was behind it, I can assure you the county commissioner would not have written such a letter. The second proof that the person behind this impeachment is William Samoei Ruto is this. The people who are now challenging the county commissioner and the letter by Raphael Tuju is Moses Kuria and the Kirinyaga women rep, Purity Ngirichi. Moses Kuria posted some things yesterday, which I found also to be very interesting in his typical way, because Moses Kuria always just like talking. He talks some sense, but with very little action. So Moses Kuria posted something yesterday on 4th. 4th was not yesterday. Yesterday, basically. He's saying, for far too long, the Jubilee Secretariat has been carrying out party affairs with reckless abandon. One would be forgiven for thinking the unelected official at the Secretariat do own the party. They exhibit an owner-occupy mentality towards Jubilee Party, even if they are the owners of Jubilee House, and we, the elected leaders, are the tenant. Even the tenants would have a right to purchase part of the house through tenant purchase scheme. Enough is enough. The tenants want their party back. The party secretary general has purported to fire Honorable Kamau Murango as the majority leader in Kirinyaga. Honorable Munyangu Fault is commenting on an impeachment motion against Waiguru. So it means the move by Raphael Tuju also to write a letter also did not sit well with the allies of the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. That tells you that they were also for this impeachment motion. But who is protecting Waiguru? Your answer is as good as mine. And I predicted on this platform, on that video, which I'm going to share the link, that Waiguru will not be impeached as long as Waiguru is still on the side of President Uhuru Kenyatta. And let me add here that the allies of the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto will not succeed in anything in Jubilee Party as long as Uhuru Kenyatta is still the party leader of Jubilee Party. If Uhuru Kenyatta wanted to impeach former Kiambu Governor Ferdinand Waitito, he did that. Remember, the MCs in Kiambu also did not even meet the quorum. There was that argument about 1 or 2 MCs failing and therefore failing to meet the quorum. But what happened? He was subsequently kicked out of office. Now, let us go deep into this letter by Raphael Tuju. Remember, sometimes ago, around 2 weeks ago, the Deputy President led his troops to the house of Raphael Tuju. Of course, Raphael Tuju had been involved in some accident, and so it was just in order for them to go there, and they met with Raila Odinga. When these guys posted images from that particular event, the caption of the events of the meeting was that today we led by our Deputy President, we went and met our party Secretary General. So I thought from that moment that probably Raphael Tuju was going to play a bit safe with these guys. But that's not the truth. Let me read for you the letter by Raphael Tuju. Because when this letter came, remember these guys wanted to impeach Waiguru. Then immediately 2 letters came on the same day from the county commissioner That tells you that he was acting under strict instructions from above. That instruction, I'm sure, was not from Karanja Kibicho. Karanja Kibicho and Raphael and Anne Waiguru are currently engaged in exchange. So Karanja Kibicho would actually wish for Anne Waiguru's downfall. But now it's a letter coming from above. And the same day the county commissioner is writing this letter, Raphael Tuju is also penning a letter. Let me just get the letter from Raphael Tuju and now read it. Raphael Tuju is penning a letter. And the letter from Raphael Tuju is just here. Okay, I have it. So it's saying, it's addressed to James Mungaro. Remember, the letter from county commissioner was addressed to the speaker. So the speaker was being instructed not to allow any meeting of more than 10 people. So it means if the speaker was going to preside in that meeting and more than 10 people were going to be present, then he was going to be responsible. So there was no way the speaker was going to convene any meeting in Kirinyaga. Now Raphael Tuju is now writing a letter to James Mungaro, dismissal from position of majority leader of Jubilee Party at Kirinyaga County Assembly. This letter is to inform you that the party dismissed you from the position of majority leader due to the following. You had presented a litany of complaints you had against Governor of Kirinyaga. We received your complaint and we requested you to meet the Secretary General on 27th to articulate some of the issues. Apart from 2 issues of disbursement of funds, we found the rest you raised to be generally personal against Anne Waiguru. Sometimes I like advising people and telling them the truth. And sometimes when I tell people the truth here, they don't want to accept those truths. As long as Jubilee Party will remain the party of President Uhuru Kenyatta, and as long as President Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto are reading from 2 different scripts, there is no way Anne Waiguru is going to be impeached. And there is no way the wish of Team Tangatanga is going to be realized in that Jubilee Party. That's something I keep on saying here, and I will repeat it again. Anne Waiguru impeachment is one of the easiest. The easiest. So far, only 6 MCs are supporting her. 27 are against her. And again, Anne Waiguru doesn't enjoy a lot of public support amongst Kenyans because of the NYS scandals. So majority of people still view her as someone who was engaged in corrupt practices. And again, on the other side, Team Tangatanga also hate her because she's not supporting the deputy president, William Samoei Ruto. So impeaching Anne Waiguru would have been much more easier than impeaching Ferdinand Waititu. Remember, Ferdinand Waititu had the support of MCS in his county. So in conclusion, President Uhuru Kenyatta is behind the move to protect Anne Waiguru. I'm saying so because there's no way a county commissioner can write a letter. There's no way Raphael Tuju can write a letter. Remember, Raphael Tuju is still recovering. And the task were handed over to the head of the secretariat, chief executive officer. But now this time, Raphael Tuju decided to respond personally. And to Girishi, the Kirinyaga women rep, my advice to her, she must be very careful. She can't succeed in fighting the system. She has everything. She has the money, the support of on the ground. But fighting Anne Waiguru means fighting President Uhuru Kenyatta. She must be very careful. The system can destroy her. She must retrace her roots. I don't know what you think. But for someone like Moses Kuria, who is just talking, he can talk. Moses Kuria has talked. But there's nothing Moses Kuria will do. If the system wants Anne Waiguru to serve as the governor of Kirinyaga, she will serve until her term. Not because Moses Kuria is making noise or because of any other thing. I don't know what you think. But in my view, the allies of the deputy president have really panicked by that move. Because control of Jubilee Party is very key to the deputy president. He must control Jubilee Party. As long as he cannot control Jubilee Party, then his 2022 presidential bid will be a waste. He must have a party he can control. And if he can't control Jubilee Party, then the deputy president and his allies must start thinking outside the box and start developing another party. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. My take is that Waiguru's impeachment is being engineered by the allies of the deputy president, William Ruto. And on the other side, Waiguru is being protected by President Uhuru Kenyatta. I don't know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you guys. And please, if you're bumping on this video for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and hit the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this one, you get notified. And to the subscribers, I want to continue to thank you guys for your continued support. We know we are facing crisis in this country, and we must support the government of the day. Let us just do what the government is telling us. The government has more information than we do. I know Kenyans, we normally know everything, but a crisis like this is when the government really needs us as a country. We must support the government. When they tell us to wash our hands, let us wash our hands. When they tell us to go to supermarket with masks, let us get masks, go use them for supermarket. Lockdown is looming. If it will come, then it's okay. It will be a matter of time. But let us support the government. Thank you guys, and please, may you have a good day.